Michelle,
Yes.
what is the truth for you?
The truth is our own personal quest to your own personal identification or kind of self-expression. That's what truth is.
Why?
Why? Well, truth has so many meanings. I mean, when you talk about how certain people feel about politics or where they're from or what's the best food to eat, that's their own identified truth. So I think there are a lot of different meanings.
Of all these years that you've been on this planet, what have you realized for yourself what truth is? Do you tell the truth all the time?
No.
What prevents you?
Because I don't want anybody to know how much I actually weigh.
It's funny, in this life I've often been considered to be an asshole. You know why? Because I'm honest. People don't like honesty. People don't like the truth.
So is that only in America or all over the world?
I can only say from the people I've dealt with. I don't know about all over the world. I've traveled the world, and language barriers have prevented me to be honest with those people. You can't always be honest.
Is that the reason why they call people who are honest mean? Because they mean what they say?
No, it's because they're misunderstood. Here's a classic example. People often say, let's do lunch. Well, they don't mean it. People would prefer to be lied to than told the truth. Those people are never going to do lunch.
They just say...
They just say it.
I see. If
and
everyone...
when an answer would be, well, you know, I don't have time to meet you for lunch, or it wouldn't be convenient, that person would be insulted and they'd be hurt.
Right.
Honesty isn't what they want. They prefer to be lied to.
Now, let me ask you a question. If everyone told the truth the way you do all the time, what would happen to the world?
They would have to go through a lot of adjustment.
Would it be painful world?
Over time, people would grow accustomed to the truth.
I see. Would it be a better world? Once they get there?
I think once they get there, it would be a better world.
I see. And what is absolute truth? One unique truth for all the people of the world. Joe.
Absolute truth? What is one absolute truth?
Yeah, one unique truth. Everyone agrees upon.
That life is finite.
Tanya. What is the truth for you? What does it mean to you personally?
Truth.
What have you realized about it so far?
The truth is whatever you're willing to accept about yourself.
Why?
Why? Because this is the hardest realization that comes with time and experience only.
And the realization about yourself may hurt yourself.
Exactly. That's why you're not willing to realize the truth about yourself, and you postpone it for as long as possible.
What have you realized about yourself?
I'm not sure if I can
share that
yet.
Yet? Because it would be painful to accept at this point.
Yeah.
And what is absolute truth? One unique truth.
Absolute truth?
Yeah, one unique truth for all the people of the world.
I don't think it exists.
Doesn't exist.
It's very personal.
Subjective.
It's subjective, yeah.
Andrew.
Hey.
What is the truth for you?
Happiness.
Why?
It's something to obtain, something to strive for.
Something to seek?
Something to seek.
Why do you want to seek?
It's challenging, fulfilling.
To obtain truth is challenging.
Absolutely.
And in what places do you look for it?
Friends.
Friends? And what about the rest of the people?
Others as well.
I see.
But I find it in my friends.
And happiness, right?
Sure.
Have you found it?
I don't think you can necessarily find it. I think I've found a path towards it. I think you can always be moving towards happiness, but it's not an obtainable state per se.
I see. Do you tell the truth all the time, Andrew?
No, absolutely not.
What prevents you?
Insecurities, personal weaknesses.
Of other people or yours?
My own.
I see. And if everyone told the truth to each other all the time, all over the world, what would happen?
Harmony?
It would be a beautiful thing? Not a painful?
No, I don't think so.
It would be better.
I think it would be better.
I see. What is absolute truth, though, for all the people of the world? One unique truth.
Being completely self-aware.
Of?
yourself.
And on a scale of 1 to 10, how far into it are you?
Maybe an 8.
Oh,
Truth is that we're all gonna die one day.
that?
Yes, that's the truth.
Why?
We are gonna die one day.
No one lives forever.
That's the truth.
That's the truth.
And if everyone told the truth to each other all the time, what would happen?
No one would have any friends because if we really told them what we believed half the time, they wouldn't want to be our friend. Would you tell your friend your breath stinks and they'd be happy? They told you they really didn't like your girlfriend. You know what I mean?
One second. Can you repeat the last sentence?
I said if people said what they really meant all the time, they wouldn't have any friends. I mean, like if I told you on a constant everything I was thinking about you,
Yeah.
you know, I don't like the way you smell, your hair's greasy.
Or my nose, my beautiful nose is
Right, your nose
larger
gets
than
in
you
the
can
way.
sustain.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly. It keeps hitting me every time we talk, you know. All that stuff, you wouldn't want to be friends with a person like that.
I
You
see.
wouldn't
So-
keep that many friends, so
So why is everyone aspiring towards truth, though?
because they know that's the way you should be. You should be truthful, and you should.
Do you tell the truth all the time?
No, I'd be lying
You
if I
sugarcoat-
told the truth.
You
I mean,
sugarcoat things.
yeah, you do. Well, I tell you this: 80% of the time, I tell you exactly how I feel, whether it makes you happy or not. I may not say certain things if I think it's going to hurt your feelings, but I'm not going to lie to you.
So are you saying that's the best policy?
Oh yeah, people know where you're coming from. You shoot straight from the hip.
I see. 100%.
100% straight, no chaser.
Right. Now, what is absolute truth for all the
Absolute
people of the world? One unique truth.
Woo.
Is there one that everyone agrees upon?
Yeah,
Which is?
who they are.
Who people are is the truth.
Yeah.
But for you, the truth is death.
Truth is that we're all gonna die.
Wow. I guess the truth is when you stop asking questions. When you're satisfied, you don't have to ask a question.
So the truth is when you have found it. That's
No,
when
no.
you stop asking questions. I'm not following you.
Well, I don't think there is a truth, so when you become satisfied, and you don't feel the need to find a truth, you're sort of content with your surroundings. Harmony, I guess,
Harmony.
in a way. Yeah.
Why?
Because I don't think there's a reason to anything. So once you realize that you're just a natural part of the randomness that is our world, you're at harmony with it. You don't expect more of life than what it is.
How often are you in harmony with things around in your life, Jean-Paul? In other words,
That's a
how
constant.
often do you tell the truth as opposed not to tell the truth?
Not as often as I should, probably.
And what prevents you?
I think there's a tension where you try and give things meaning. You start trying to be something you're really not. And it causes you to,
Oh, I see.
you know what I'm saying?
Something that's meaningless to you, but you think it is,
You think it should be,
or should be.
like economic success.
Right.
You,
Or materialism and all that.
yeah,
Yeah.
causes you to lie, and I don't mean,
So selfishness or greed.
yeah, those things.
Yeah.
Those things lead you to lie to yourself about what's important. That kind of lie.
The truth? That's a really hard question.
What comes to mind?
What comes to mind? Maybe like
You
where we go when our life is over.
We go towards truth at the end of our lives, or
I think
that's
everybody.
we will end up in.
I think everybody is searching for the truth, but they probably just don't have an idea of what direction to go. Maybe.
I see. Are you searching for it?
Yeah, of course, absolutely.
But why?
Why am I searching for
Yeah.
the
Why
truth?
aren't you searching for deceit or fantasy?
I just want to live a fulfilling life and be happy. I guess the truth could be happiness, couldn't it?
But you're not sure.
That's a hard question. I mean, when you
challenge it.
When you just throw out a word like truth, like what do you mean? Truth of what? Truth of...
What does truth mean to, like, say truth, right?
The truth is
it beautiful?
What's real?
Is it beautiful?
Not always, no. Absolutely not.
I see.
No.
Now, if everyone told the truth to each other, all over the world, what would happen, Dana?
What would happen if everybody told the truth to each other?
Yeah. All the time.
It's hard to say. It could be better, it could be worse. I think everything's just so out of control to begin with anyway that it's really
Do you tell the truth all the time?
Almost all the time, yeah.
And why?
I'm a really bad liar. Why do I tell the truth? I was taught to tell the truth. My parents taught the truth. I had good examples, really good examples.
Have you hurt many people along the way?
Try not to, and certainly if I hurt them, they didn't know how much I cared about the fact that I hurt them. Most people had no idea how much I care.
The truth is what is.
What is?
Yeah.
Do you tell the truth all the time?
No.
What prevents you?
Politically correctness, convenience. Like when someone says, hi, how are you?
Yeah.
You know, you say fine. If you're feeling bad, you say fine just because it gets them out of your way, you know. If someone says, do I look good, and they don't, you say, yeah, sure, you look good. Political correctness, I would say.
I see. If the whole world told the truth to each other all the time, what would happen?
A lot more violence.
It would be more violent?
Yeah. A lot more war.
So truth is not beautiful?
Not always, no.
Not always.
Yeah, there'd be a lot more war. There'd be a lot more stuff people would have to reckon with. White people would realize that they've, you know, screwed up the entire world, basically. They don't want to think about that, do they?
I see. Now, what is absolute truth? One unique truth for all the people of the world?
The power of the Almighty, you know, whatever name he, she, or it that you have for it, whether it be Muhammad, Jah, Jesus, Jehovah, whatever.
I see.
The ultimate truth, you know, the power that made all of us.
I see. So, but for you, the truth is it.
Yeah. The truth is what is.
What is. For you. The truth. What does it mean to you?
I don't know.
What have you realized of all these years you've been on this planet about truth?
The most important thing is having a good sense of humor.
That's the truth.
Mm-hmm.
And without it?
Life is meaningless.
Life is meaningless, or truth is meaningless.
Life is meaningless without humor.
That's the truth.
I think so.
Truth? Listening to yourself.
Listening to yourself.
Listen to yourself and being humble.
Being humble. Why is that important?
Because sometimes you're not right at the same time.
Sometimes you're not right.
Yeah.
So it's important to listen to yourself,
but also
to analyze if you are right.
Yeah, but also listen to others.
I see.
But not rely on others.
Not rely on others. Being independent all the time.
Being independent and yeah, coming to the conclusions by yourself.
I see. Do you tell the truth all the time, Mike?
Do I try to tell the truth all the time.
You try.
I would say no. I would say I do tell the truth.
What does truth mean to me?
Is the question towards you.
Okay, what does truth mean?
Lizzie.
It means
what have you realized
people
about
following their hearts.
Why is that important?
Because if you can't follow your heart, you can't defend what you do. If it's not from your heart.
Defend.
Defend. You have to be able to take responsibility for your actions, and it needs to be
defended.
Defended.
So there will be a challenge.
There always could be.
Towards what you do, and you have to defend it.
Yeah, because everyone has a different point of view. And so I need to be able to express mine.
Do you tell the truth all the time, Lizzie?
No.
What prevents you?
Circumstances.
Is it important not to tell the truth?
No.
What is absolute truth? One
there
unique
isn't
truth.
One.
It's subjective.
Yes. Truth is from the eyes of who's perceiving the situation.
The truth
is something which does not depend or is not influenced by the opinions of people. It just is. Thank you.
The truth is what you believe in most, whatever it is that you feel the most conviction for.
Do you tell the truth all the time?
No.
Why?
It's not easy to tell the truth all the time.
What prevents you?
Looking for an easy way out. All humans look for an easy way out.
Do you like an easy life?
Yeah, everyone looks for the easy life.
And what are you gonna do with it?
Once I get it, I don't think.
Or life being easy all the time.
I don't think it's possible for life to be easy all the time.
Is it okay for it not to be possible?
Yeah, that's what makes life good. Is that you have things that aren't easy and you have to overcome things.
Susan.
Yes?
What is absolute truth? One unique truth for all the people of the world.
That your actions dictate your being.
The truth?
What does it mean to you personally?
Knowing exactly why I'm here.
Why are you here?
Yeah.
Is that important?
Very.
What are you going to do with that knowledge?
Well, if I know that, then I'll know where I'm going and what I need to do.
So, in other words, you go through life discovering why you're here.
Yes, pretty much.
And who are you as of right now?
I am, would I say, a figment of my imagination? Something I want to be.
Whatever comes to mind at this point.
I really don't know yet. I'm still trying to find myself.
And how long have you been doing it?
I'd say 5, 7, 6 years.
6 years.
Yeah.
The truth, bearing your soul, I guess. Bearing your soul, meaning that you don't hold anything back. Whatever is true to you, you just release it and tell it to people. And
how often do you bear it?
I'm a pretty honest person, so probably every day.
I see. Do you hurt people with truth sometimes?
No, I think that's mean to hurt people intentionally, but you can be truthful and not hurt their feelings.
How do you do that?
You maybe choose your words carefully, watch how you say things to people, be mindful of their feelings, I guess.
I see. So, like, you go through life kind of on a tiptoe kind of thing? I mean, spontaneity, I mean, I'm talking about in regards to spontaneity, like when you just, you know?
You don't have to go through life tiptoeing, but you just have to be mindful of what you say to people and be mindful of not hurting their feelings. That's all. It's not necessarily tiptoeing, it's just being polite, I guess. And
I see. How often do you like to lie?
Do I like to lie?
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
Do you lie, ever?
Everybody lies. Might be a white lie, might be a big lie, but everybody
Is it important not to lie?
I would say yes. More so than
if the whole world told the truth to each other, what would happen?
Have a lot of mad people in the world.
Mad?
Some people can't handle the truth.
So truth is not for everyone?
Not all the time.
Truth. Truth is undefinable. The truth is moment to moment. The truth is not something that you can attain, but you know somewhere deep down you believe it.
Do you tell the truth all the time?
Yes.
Why?
Because what's the point of lying? What's the point of living? You can't love if you're not truth. What's the Henry David Thoreau? What did he say?
No, but what does it mean to you, not what other people say?
Oh yeah, but I was giving you an explanation of why I tell the truth.
Oh, okay, yeah, give me.
More than fortune, fame, power, money, or friendship, give me truth. Because when you have someone who doesn't tell you the truth, you know.
I see, Dylan. What is absolute truth, though? One unique truth for all the people of the world.
Do unto others as you would have others do unto you.
Like a religion approach?
No, I think that crosses all religious beliefs and all cultures.
Because in Judaism they say, do not do unto others as you wouldn't want to unto you.
That's a double negative, isn't it? Doesn't it mean the same thing, though?
Not really.
It's a double negative.
Because you may like to do drugs, and you may do unto others doing drugs. You know what I mean?
That's closer to an absolute truth, then.
Huh?
That's closer to an absolute truth.
What is?
The Jewish philosophy, yeah.
The truth means my 2.5-year-old daughter that hasn't been spoiled by negative opinions and mean-hearted people that have been jaded by society. That's the truth to me.
And if everyone told the truth to each other all over the world, what would happen?
You know, I hesitate to say that peace would happen because I'm not sure that a society that is 100% peaceful can exist, because it requires some degree of difference to succeed and to prosper. I think what would happen would be a higher degree of respect.
Would there be more trust?
Yeah. I think truth is love.
Love? Why?
Because people are willing to sacrifice for it and believe in it and live for it.
Have you sacrificed for it?
Have I sacrificed?
For
love?
Yeah.
Some things. Sometimes.
Would you lie to... I mean, would it be safe to assume that you sometimes have to lie in order to sacrifice for love? In order to attain that truth?
At its core, perhaps, but maybe not necessarily. Maybe in its truest form you don't.
Maria, do you tell the truth all the time?
Yes, pretty much. Otherwise I stay silent.
And that's how you suppress the truth?
Sometimes you have to reach another truth.
I see. If the whole world were like you, everyone telling the truth to each other, what would happen?
I think it'd work maybe a little bit better.
It would be better?
No, well, I don't want to say that. I think people do work somewhat that way. I think when you have other factors come in, like politics or whatever you want to call it, I think it becomes more intermingled. There's some good people out there that, fight for what they love, and then some people take advantage of that. So.
I see. Have you been in love?
Yes.
Are you in love?
With the world, yes, but not with anyone in particular.
I see. What is absolute truth? One unique truth for all the people of the world.
What is the one truth?
Yeah. One absolute truth, one unique truth that everyone agrees upon.
Everybody loves at some point.
Sooner or later, you say?
Sooner or later. It doesn't have to be, a partner or something. Just another human being.
I think the closest thing to truth I've ever gotten is knowing that there's a group of people somewhere, here in this case, that will watch out for me no matter what I do. I could be the biggest screw up in the world and they'd still look out for me and have my back. And
so what is it, trust?
I guess trusting another human being or a group of other people with everything, with your life, your secrets, hopes and dreams, anything. Just knowing.
So the truth is?
The truth is knowing that I can fall from any height and there will be people to catch me before I hit the ground.
Will?
Yeah.
What is the truth for you?
The truth?
What does it mean to you personally? What have you realized about it?
The truth just is. I don't think anything more can be said.
Just is?
Yeah.
Is what?
It's true. I can't give a definition for truth.
Do you tell the truth all the time?
No.
And why not?
Sometimes I fabricate stories.
On purpose?
Yeah.
And what does it give you? Doing so?
I guess, I don't know, it just sounds better. Like...
It makes you look better?
Yeah, like today I was saying how I was on time to class 2 times this week. I mean 3 times, when it was really 2 times. Just because 3 sounds better than 2, I guess.
I see. If the whole world told the truth to each other, what would happen? Go.
I think everyone would be a lot closer.
Closer? To the stars? To the moon?
No, to each other.
To each other?
Not a physical thing.
Mentally?
Yes. Yeah.
Truth. I think love is the truth.
Why?
Well, because I don't know. Or maybe it's not the truth.
Okay.
It might just bring.
Have you been in love?
People. I have.
Are you still?
I think I'm in love with a lot of things. I think love is usually what.
But
keeps
which
me
love
going.
did you mean when you said the truth is love?
All kinds of love. I think true love, but not necessarily romantic love. Romantic love can make people crazy.
Crazy?
Sometimes, yeah. Like jealous, crazy.
I see. Do you tell the truth all the time?
I tend to. I try to. I don't like people who lie or play games.
And what do you tell them? Do you tell them straight to the face that, hey, you are a player, not a player hater?
I try, if I feel uncomfortable not saying or saying the truth, then I try not to say anything.
It's all about like the feeling or something?
Yeah, I don't like to lie.
I see. So the truth is?
Is love.
Love.
Yeah, yeah.
The truth is the reality.
Why have you decided that to be?
Because that's what it is, you know? The truth is, it's what actually happened or is happening or is going to happen, not a story.
Do you tell the truth all the time, Winston?
I don't tell the truth all the time.
Who forces you not to?
Myself, in a way.
And is it important not to?
Sometimes.
What prevents you?
Consequences, a punishment, or possibly someone else being punished, you know, for one reason or another.
If everyone told the truth to each other all the time, what would happen?
If everyone told the truth?
Yeah.
People would probably be a lot more sad. It'd also be...
There will be no happiness, you say?
No, that's not true. That's
Right.
not true at all. There may be more sadness, but there will probably be even more happiness.
With truth?
Yeah.
And what do you think is absolute truth?
Absolute truth?
One unique truth for all the people in the world.
What is an action?
What is an absolute truth?
What's an absolute truth?
Is there one?
You're gonna die.
Death.
Yeah.
The truth for me, music, my singing, my songwriting.
You are a musician?
Yes.
Why have you decided that upon yourself?
I don't think I decided it. I think it found me and...
Music found you?
Yeah.
Is music a being?
It's just something that, you know, just comes up and grabs you and just pulls you into it.
I see. Do you tell the truth in your music?
I do.
Why?
It's the only thing I can tell. It won't let me tell any lies.
Do you tell the truth aside from music? All the time?
No.
And why do you restrict the truth only to music and not the rest of the world? I mean, or verbally?
Unless I'm singing, people can't always handle the truth.
So truth needs a code or some sort of channel to present itself. Otherwise, it's painful.
Truth needs a tune.
It needs a tune.
The truth for me,
What does it mean to you personally?
it means honesty, purity, and happiness.
Happiness?
Because with the truth, whether it's difficult to understand or to accept, it's pure, and so there is no aberration it is exactly that, the truth.
How, okay, the truth, right? Is it a beautiful thing?
Yes, I think it's very beautiful.
But you may hurt people sometimes with it. If everyone told the truth to each other all over the world, all the time, what would happen?
I think people would live in the moment more.
There will be more spontaneity, you're saying?
There might be that might be a secondary effect, but I think that people would be able to relate to another more and live in the moment. And when I say that, it's because without having to worry about whether somebody's telling the truth.
Right. There will be more trust, you're saying?
There will be more trust, and there won't be this ignorance or question.
Do you tell the truth all the time?
Not all of the time.
What prevents you?
Sometimes I don't want to hurt people, and I know that the
By
truth will.
sugarcoating?
Sorry?
Sugarcoating.
Or maybe it's letting people down easy, I would say. But I think that there are ways of telling somebody something, and you can tell them something that's they'll understand, even though it might not be as straightforward and as dry as it might come out otherwise.
So the truth is?
The truth is communicating exactly what you'd like to be communicated. That reflects the situation, the reality.
Is it safe to assume that it's reflection? Seeing yourself through another person?
Everybody interprets a situation differently, so the truth is exactly that. It's as one sees it. And so however you communicate that, as long as you do it in a way that is truthful to you, that's the best you can do. But it is always a struggle. I mean, I'm telling you that I try to do it, tell the truth as much as I can, but I know that I haven't always.
Are you striving towards the point where you tell the truth all the time?
Yes.
That's a hard question.
Challenge it. You can play too.
Let me think about it.
Kick your fantasy into the action.
I don't know. I think it's hard to find truth, but...
It's hard to find truth?
I think it's hard to find truth.
Are you looking for it?
I guess I just never really think about it.
Okay.
I never really think about it.
And why is it hard? Why you say it's hard?
I think you don't necessarily... That's not the first thing you live your life to find. And I don't know, the craziness of the city and...
Do you tell the truth all the time?
I try to.
And what do you mean you try to? You not all the time then?
I mean, you have to tell white lies to work every once in a while.
To work? So it's for a profession?
Yeah.
For things to work or for your work, for job?
For like a job or a profession. But like in everyday life with my friends and family, I tell the truth. I think truth is important.
Only to your friends?
No. No, to everybody. It is important, but I don't think everybody tells the truth. I think almost everybody doesn't tell the truth.
And the ones who do are hypocrites? No, the ones who do tell that they do tell the truth.
The ones who do tell that they do tell the truth.
Yeah.
What?
I mean, is it confusing just to frame it this way?
Yeah, that's confusing.
Okay. The ones who claim that they tell the truth all the time.
Okay.
Are they hypocrites?
Yes. I don't think they mean to be hypocrites, but I don't think everybody tells the truth all the time. I think it's impossible. It's impossible. You can't always tell the truth. I mean, it's just not possible.
What about this time around?
You put me on the spot.
Do you tell the truth all the time?
I
I'd say 95%, yeah.
95%?
95, yeah.
And the 5% just leaks out somewhere?
Yeah. It's
where?
not
In the drain?
Yeah.
I see.
It's almost involuntary.
It's like you can't avoid it.
No.
And if you do avoid it, then you would be
a liar.
Where's it located?
If I avoid it, then
yeah. What would make that? What would that make you? If you were to say 100% all the time.
Pure.
Pure. I see.
Yeah.
So the truth is, Grim.
Pure person.
What?
Pure person, personal purity.
Purity.
Yeah.
Tamika.
Yes.
What is the truth for you?
But it's the truth. Being true to myself and being true to the nation and true to my friends.
Why?
Why? Because that's what they deserve. I deserve to be truthful, have truth being told to me and me showing truth to other people, being honest.
Why is that important?
It's important, I guess it's just a rule of thumb that I grew up on. If you're true to other people and nice to other people and honest with other people, they'll be honest with you.
And what would that bring?
It'll bring, I guess, longevity, good life, and that's about it.
Now, do you tell the truth all the time?
Yes, I try to tell the truth.
You try?
I try to tell the truth.
And the times that you not quite trying? What?
I have a 2-year-old, so...
2-year-old
Yeah, I have a 2-year-old child, so sometimes when I really think that he shouldn't have it, I tell him, you can't have it because this might hurt you.
That would, spoil him.
Yeah.
What made you this strong to tell the truth most of the time?
Mainly my upbringing, my parents, their guidance, tell me what the right things to do and what the wrong things to do. And from them telling me when I was younger, to stay with me to the age that I am right now. So if it was taught to me, then I should be able to teach it to my child and to others that I come across.
So to you, the truth is?
The truth is being true to yourself and true to other people. And
being yourself?
Yes.
This is an intense question.
Challenge it.
Yeah, I like it. I think the truth is whatever you choose to make of it.
Stretching it sometimes?
Sometimes, yeah.
So...
Stretching it, you mean?
Yeah, the truth.
The truth.
If you want to make it, then you invent the truth.
I think you need to look at what's true and decide what you'd like to be true and push it toward that.
So you can manufacture truth.
Maybe I'm thinking more of reality than truth, but I'm liking this.
Create your own reality kind of thing.
That's what I'm thinking more. But I guess truth
disconnect
itself,
from this world.
I think truth is whatever the bounds of reality allow. And if you can push the reality in a way that creates something more just and peaceful and harmonious, then we should try to do that.
So in one word, the truth is to you?
Harmony.
Harmony.
It's I guess it's just living. It's
truth
truthful.
Is living?
Yes.
Why?
Because by living, you're just doing exactly what you're supposed to as a person. And that's truthful.
You're supposed to be living?
Yes.
By law?
By nature.
By nature.
Functioning.
By function.
Yes.
By design.
Yes, exactly. That's probably the most truthful thing I know about.
How often are you living?
I'm always living. Because whenever you're sad, you can always go running or you can ride your bike and you release endorphins and then you're happy and then that's truthful. And it's always going to work and it's never going to run out of batteries or cost you money or you're never going to get a bill for it.
Right.
Yeah.
It's natural.
It's like water.
Exactly.
Yes. So that's
Do you
truthful.
tell the truth, Ashley, all the time?
No.
And what prevents you?
Probably other people and the ideas that they have set up, like preconceived notions and what they want you to say, they know it already.
I see. Now, that means that you're not living at those times.
I'm living.
When you have to tell the lies.
I guess I'm protecting other people's idea of what living is
by
to them.
giving away your time of living for them. Am I correct? You kind of shift your living for saving their living.
I don't lose sleep over it.
Huh?
I don't lose sleep over it.
You don't think about it?
No, never. I never think about the past or I'd never regret anything. And if the only things I feel bad about are lying to my mom, and if someone thinks I'm being mean to them intentionally, they make me feel rotten.
What about your father?
Oh, my father?
Yeah.
Oh, he's dead.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay. It was a long time ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
What was that?
I think it was a bike bell.
Okay. Absolute truth.
Absolute truth.
What is it?
Oh gosh, what isn't it?
Is there?
I don't know.
Is there one absolute truth for all the people of the world, Ashley?
Probably not. Because they're always going to be butting heads and conflicting and...
Subjective?
Yes, personal. And it's always going to affect how everyone else, like, you know, everyone's butting heads all the time.
Biting heads?
No, butting. Like everything you do is like inciting like a response from someone else, you know? Like
the vibe?
Well, every movement you make is going to cause someone else to move a different way, and everyone's reacting to everyone.
Affection?
Yes.
Affecting?
Yes.
Yeah. Affection.
It could be affectionate.
It's a really good question, isn't it?
Challenging.
It is challenging. It is what is. Truth is what we are in ourselves, where we are at the moment, and it's eternal, and it is it is truth.
Do you tell the truth all the time, John?
All the time? No.
What prevents you?
Fear.
Fear?
Fear.
Is it important to have fear in your life?
Is it important? Unfortunately, yes, it probably is important to have a little bit of fear.
And what does that give you?
Unfortunately, it gives you limitations, but it also sort of keeps you not necessarily in a good way, but it keeps you out of harm sometimes.
Kelly.
Yes.
What is the truth for you personally?
What is the truth?
Yes.
It's a comfort and a consistency. That's what it is for me.
Consistency?
Yeah.
Of what?
More of a feeling, and it's a feeling of a consistent feeling, basically.
It's a
hard
feeling
to explain.
It's a feeling that is consistent.
Right.
Do you tell the truth all the time?
No.
Kelly, what prevents you? Do you not want consistency?
I do want consistency. It's a fear.
Fear?
Fear.
Interesting. Your gentleman said pretty much the same.
Really?
Yes.
That's awesome.
What prevents you is pretty much what he said. Fear. Now, is it important to have fear in your life?
Oh, I think so. I think so.
And what does that give you?
It gives you a little bit of a guard. Not a lot. I don't really have many walls, but some are important, I think. And the fear keeps you from being 100% out there, keeps you from being hurt to the degree that which you can't, recover.
Personally, it means me like it's every time like very bad to say somebody the truth. Like it makes a person become a different, like feels bad. But the truth is always, I'll say, it has very slow, but it finally finds its place and is in the top. Like,
finding truth is very slow?
No, the truth is slow, lazy, lame.
Lame and lazy.
But it finds its place, finally.
It finds its place.
Yeah.
The truth.
Yeah.
It just falls in its own, pretty much, place.
Yeah. Like...
eventually.
Truth is I think...
Do you tell the truth all the time, Ali?
To you?
To
everybody?
In your life, yeah.
No, it depends on, you know, it depends on situation.
You
like,
play, okay.
Yeah, it depends on situation. But, you know, you have to tell, there's situations that you cannot tell the truth because...
if you do, what would happen?
Bad things. Because
Violence.
maybe somebody, like, I can give an example.
Yeah,
like,
go ahead.
Like somebody wanna kill somebody, and he just comes and hides behind you. And in this moment, if you will tell the truth, it's not good. You know, you have to tell the lie that person who wanna kill
to
them.
save someone's life. Yeah.
Like where he went, where he gone. Like you say this direction, but he's behind you.
I see.
What is the truth?
What does it mean to you personally?
I think it's important. I think you should strive to tell the truth and be truthful to
Why? Why is it important?
I don't know. I guess I don't know why it's important. It is important. Why is it important?
Challenge it.
Yeah, well, I mean, I guess I wish I had some time to think about that, but that's probably the point of...
You have time. You have time. Not too much time, but...
No, I know. Not like 10 minutes. Like a second.
Under 1 minute.
Because it's integrity. It influences how you deal with other people and how they get to deal with you. And if you're truthful, then I think that there's more integrity to it.
More integrity to the truth or to you?
No, to you, to how you know.
Why do you believe that it's important to be integral?
I mean, what's the point of not having integrity?
Don't you believe there is limitation in being integral? Because this way, you act in a pattern.
What do you mean?
Integral, right?
Mm-hmm.
Being a person of integrity.
Yes.
Everyone expects you to act a certain way.
Sure. And there are different modes that you know, maybe how you act at work isn't how you act with your friends and isn't maybe how you act with your family, but I think you can still be truthful within that.
I see. Do you tell the truth all the time?
I try to.
Catherine? And you try to? Not all the time.
Okay, if somebody asks, do these jeans make my butt look big?
Oh.
I might lie to them.
Okay. And sugarcoating?
Yeah, I mean, like in a, you know, so you still want to keep people's feelings...
Right, alive.
Alive, yeah.
Yeah, not, you know, in a savage way. Now, the absolute truth, what is it? Is there one that applies to everyone in the world?
No, probably not. I think because different people come at situations with different beliefs and with different understandings, and your truth might be different than my truth depending on what the situation is. That's how you have different viewpoints on war and religion and peace and love and everything. People come at it and they each think that they have the truth. They think that they each know the right answer. It might be their right answer.
Wow, that's a tough question.
What have you realized about it of all these years you've been on this planet?
I don't know. I mean, I guess as I get older, just understanding who my friends are, understanding that personal relationships are a lot more important than money. That's a big thing for me. You know, and just sort of you know, living life honestly and
why is it important?
Why is it important?
Yeah.
Because I didn't want to, you know, feel good about myself. You know, I want to.
Oh, it gives you a feeling.
Right. I want to be able to, you know, hold my head high each day and, you know,
confident.
Go to work and, you know, make money, so, you know, support my family, and, you know, those things. I'm very conscientious about that.
So the truth is.
So the truth is, I guess, clarity about life and friends.
Clarity, understanding.
Understanding. Okay. I can go
comprehension.
With comprehension.
And what do you think is absolute truth for all the people of the world? One unique truth.
I don't think. I don't think there's any universal truth necessarily.
Subjective.
I think I have a truth for me and the way I want to be. You know, there are just certain values that I have that are different from other people. So.
Do you tell lies a lot?
Do I tell lies a lot?
Yeah.
I like to think I don't. I think I probably tell little white lies.
White lies.
You know, so you don't hurt people's feelings. You don't have to be brutally honest all the time. I don't think that's very productive.
Jessica, what is the truth for you, personally?
The truth is that all of our cells are vibrating all the time and that we're never still. And even if we sometimes feel like things are not flowing, things are always flowing. We're always in the flow.
Why?
Because that's the nature of things. That's how the universe was created. It's always in expansion and contraction, and so are we. We're always in expansion and contraction.
So the truth is?
The truth is the flow.
The flow.
The flow.
Of?
Flow of life.
Of life.
What does the truth mean?
Personally, what have you realized over?
It's like a golden bell.
Golden bell. Bell that bangs like bang.
It hits you in the head.
And
your eyes flutter.
How often does it happen in your life?
You feel nervous, and then you feel happy and relaxed.
Do you tell the truth all the time?
Most of the time.
What prevents you?
Huh?
What prevents you in the other times?
Sometimes versions of the truth are more convenient.
The what?
Versions of the truth.
Are more convenient.
Mm-hmm.
So even when you distort the truth, it's still a truth.
Yeah.
So convenience is what keeps you from telling the truth all the time.
Strategy.
Easy.
I don't always tell the truth, but most of the time.
I see. If the whole world told the truth all the time, what's gonna happen?
I've often thought about that, actually.
What would happen? What do you think? Challenge it.
I think...
Have you come to an answer?
I think people would be more sensitive to each other. People would either be tougher or they would just get hurt more. They would be unhappy.
So
I think the truth is complicated. So often when I tell or when one tells versions of the truth, it's to simplify.
To simplify.
That's why I said for the sake of convenience.
And what is absolute truth? One unique truth for all the people of the world. Is there one?
Is there one?
Juliana.
There's no such thing as absolute truth, right? Everything is relative. It's all in the eyes of the beholder.
The only thing that survives time is love.
Why?
Because it turns to light and goes to God. And it is the truth.
Have you experienced it?
Yes.
Are you still experiencing it?
All the time.
And what is it? What is love?
The light from God.
The light.
It's indestructible.
When have you realized it? All the time you have known this? Or?
Since 94.
94. And what happened in 94?
I lost my best friend. And he came back and let me know everything's okay.
Do you tell the truth all the time?
All the time.
Even if it hurts?
Even if it hurts.
Have you lost a lot of friends doing so?
About 400 friends.
400?
All in Santa Barbara.
Do you regret it?
In the beginning, yes, but now I know they're okay. Because they gave up their bodies and they didn't need them anymore and they're on a new assignment. End of story.
I see. If everyone told the truth just like you do, what would happen to the world?
I think we'd probably have a lot less horse shit going on.
It would be better?
Better.
So to you, the truth is?
Love.
Love.
I guess the truth is just living an honest, good life.
Why?
I mean, I don't know. I don't feel like there's anything more truthful than just being who you are.
And what will that give you if you live honest and good life?
I mean, I think that that's really the only way to be happy.
Happy?
Yeah.
Is it important?
To be happy?
Yeah.
I don't
Why would you want to do that to yourself?
I think that's really the only thing that's important, is to be happy. You know, whatever it means for whoever it is.
To be happy?
Yeah.
Are you on the path towards it, or are you already?
I mean, I feel like I'm there, but I guess you can always be happier.
Do you tell the truth all the time?
I think I try to, but I'm sure I tell a white lie here and there. I try to be honest, though. I think that's part of...
If the whole world told the truth to each other, what would happen?
I don't know. I guess it depends on how accepting we all are of the truth.
What kind of world would it be?
I mean, a more honest one.
I mean, would it improve people's lives or disprove or?
I mean, I'm an idealist, so I like to think that it would make the world a better place, but I know that sounds cliche.
Do you observe a lot of people not telling the truth nowadays?
I mean, yeah, definitely. I think most people aren't very honest. I You know, in my experience, I haven't met very honest people, but the really good ones are always the ones that you remember.
Meaningful.
Yeah, exactly. Meaningful.
What is the truth? Well, the truth is relative, right? The truth means something different to everybody else.
What does it mean to you, though? Do you have use for truth in your life? Is it useful?
No. Because the truth really isn't the best.
Policy?
Your life is easier if you try to avoid the truth.
Easier?
Yeah.
Is that what you aim for?
I aim to make my life easier, yes.
You what? I'm sorry?
I aim to make my life a little easier, yeah.
A little easier.
Sometimes that means avoiding truths.
I see. If everyone told the truth to each other, will it be a painful world?
Oh yeah.
Not a better world?
I don't think it'd be a better world, no.
I see. So the truth for you is?
She called me. The truth is what you want the truth to be. People...
Stretching it.
Yeah, exactly.
What is the truth for me?
What does it mean to you personally?
The truth personally means a consistency of information shared by a majority of human beings on the planet.
That's a definition.
Yes.
Dictionary definition.
No, that's my personal definition of truth.
So truth is consistency of information among human beings. I see. And do you tell the truth all the time?
Do I tell the truth all the time? No one tells the truth all the time.
There is no one human being.
No one knows the truth all the time.
No one knows the truth all the time. I see. And is it important? Is it important to know the truth?
It's very important to know the truth.
What would happen?
In my terms, in my opinion.
If everyone told the truth to each other all over the world, what would happen?
If everyone told the truth all over the world, then there would be a lot more understanding, a lot more consideration, a lot more love, appreciation.
Appreciation. Hi, Nikki.
Hi.
What is the truth for you personally?
Love and happiness.
Why?
Because I think that that's what people base their decisions on, and how much somebody has of love and happiness determines what kind of good things they do for other people, and you know.
Are you in love?
Yeah, I am.
And what is it? What is love?
What is love?
How have you attained it?
It's just like...
Were you searching for it?
I wasn't searching for it at all. It's learning to love yourself with the help of somebody else. It's like blindly leaping for like this ideal and trusting somebody enough to help you grow.
What comes first?
What comes first?
Yeah, in love.
In love?
Is it trust or more respect? What is...
Well...
First.
What's first? I think it's trust. I really do. Because, I mean... I think it's trust. I think you have to trust somebody, and then that's how you get to know them.
Do you tell the truth only to your loved one? The person you're in love with?
I tell everybody the truth.
All the time?
Yeah.
Even if it hurts?
Yeah. I'm a pretty honest person.
Have you ever hurt someone?
Yes, I have.
And how did you deal with it?
It was hard, you know? It's hard to hurt other people and see like the pain that they go through, you know? But it's something everybody has to go through to grow up.